profile clean, every caption code. High-res joy in a filtered dream. HD style with a muted screen. They scroll my life like a perfect scene, but behind the glass I can't stay clean. They double tap hope, I copy paste graceful reality cracked all over my face. Notifications flood when I rip past due. Living like king on the screen, untrue. I wake up broke, but I pose like wealth. Selling confidence while losing health. My timeline lit with wins I fake. My DMs full of praise I hate. Behind the lens I'm breaking bad, but I edit my grief till it don't look sad. They believe what I choose to show, but the real me stuck with the signals low. Online I smile, I glow, I flex. Offline I drown in debt and text. Heaven in pixels, hell in breath. A viral god with a real life death. Yeah. Digital heaven, real hell deep. I post the highs, but I cry in sleep. Logged in glory, logged out pain. Perfect online, but I bleed off frame. But I bleed off frame. My phone no peace, but my room don't rest. Posing for love while I fail each test. I craft illusions like hooks and beats, while the silence offline screams and repeats. No likes for pain that don't trend. No shares for scars that don't bend. I reply with hearts, but I ghost in thought. My comments rich, but my soul forgot. My name's a brand, but my mind's a mess. I package hope while I'm under stress. Scroll through my wins, they all rehearsed. Each one stitched for the last one's worse. The algorithm loved my polished face, but it hides the fact I lost the race. I built to heaven, I can't live in that trap made soft with a digital spin. Now I'm logged in more than I live, and every post just less I give. I smile for them and die for me in a heaven that cost my sanity. I bleed off frame. Yeah. Digital heaven, real hell deep. I post the highs, but I cry in sleep. Logged in glory, logged out pain. Perfect online, but I bleed off frames. But I bleed off frame. Digital heaven, real hell deep. I post the highs, but I cry in sleep. Logged in glory, logged out pain. Perfect online, but I bleed off frame. Yeah, digital heaven, real hell deep. I post the highs, but I cry in sleep. Logged in glory, logged out pain. Perfect online, but I bleed off frame. But I bleed off frame. But I bleed off frame. Yeah. They thought the bruises would break me, but all they did was teach me how to carry pain like it's part of my armor. Like every hit just mapped a new path in my bones and turned out into discipline. I wasn't built in peace, I was forged in friction, raised by chaos that called itself home, and baptized in days nobody claimed. I remember nights where my ribs hummed with silence, not from calm but from holding screams in my teeth and pretending that surviving was soft. But I bled with elegance and walked with bruises like they were family heirlooms, because every mark on me is a memory they couldn't delete. I got hit, I got left, I got nothing, but I still got up. And that's the gospel I preach. Not perfection, not purity, but persistence, carving a skin like it matters. I don't want your pity, I wear my wounds like proof, because I earned every scar in full. No discount, no disguise, I'm blessed, not in spite of the bruises, but because of them. Because they taught me that the ones who make it are the ones who endure the impact and keep walking without a script. Blessed with bruises, pain and style. Learn to smile with a cracked up file. Every scar's a prayer in a crooked pile. Still I stand, forged by trial. I was made in moments they'd scroll past fast, where light was gone and love never asked. They want my wins but not my wails, don't wanna know what hid behind these nails. I've stitched joy into broken skin, sang hymns in the dark with a fractured grin. They talk crowns, I talk blood, they flex height, I flex mud, cause I crawled through rooms where my name meant shame. And I stayed just long enough to remake that pain. I don't don't write for applause, I write for ghosts, for the versions of me that deserve the most. And if you see me now and call it grace, just know it costs nights I still can't face. I've been dropped, dismissed, denied and bruised, but I blessed every step they thought I'd lose. You call it trauma, I call it proof that even in hell I held on to truth. I'm the product of pressure, pain and flame, but somehow I still remember my name. Blessed with bruises, pain and style. Learn to smile with